Do you have any standard or specific guidelines that you use, or is it unique to the client?
Well, there are many different strategies that we can offer to our clients, and currently now in the PR world, it's more so, but in the emerging and burgeoning world of social media, there are set strategies that a lot of big companies are using now that are preferable, as you would say, models for strategic emplacement down the line for any type of product or investment or business. And while there's a lot of focus on these different strategies, these accepted strategies in the market now, we are finding that the more tailored and the more unique approach that surrounds each client is the only true way to be able to provide not only, like I mentioned before, a direct chain for results, but the most positive and realized impact. There can be a lot of studies, but the fact is that social media is relatively new compared to standard PR. And we need to be able to provide a unique and tailored strategy for each one of our clients on a case-by-case basis. Something that's not being done enough today because a lot of other companies find themselves with too much on their plate, offering too much, claiming that it can be the whole world is there for their client, and they're doing that for each of their clients, and they're understaffed trying to provide these type of services. And most clients really can put in a tremendous investment and find themselves being lost in the whole scuffle, or not really being able to get information on what worked and what didn't work. So they may even have a viable idea of what to do next, or where to go from there. In this case, that's why we really feel like there needs to be a more direct approach to the client. There needs to be a more tailored strategy in place. And we've worked with various different clients and a host of different investments, and have learned step by step what has worked for our clients and what has not, and what has been working now in this new industry, and what trends are there, and not necessarily going on autopilot like a lot of these other companies. Sometimes you can find that in any industry, and especially social media, you'll see this, that there are trends already developing for social media, and this is already going to be the strategy. And when many companies come together and don't really offer much to their clients, it becomes the norm. And that's really why Social Master is going to change this whole industry. We're not focusing on what's considered the norm. We're trying to give our clients something new, something that has to do with them. You'll find really in industry a lot of discussions about people's businesses and their products, so on and so forth, and you'll never hear really what your client's business is all about. You'll hear a lot of fancy terms and ideas and promotional lingo and jargons that will come around, but who's talking about the company's product itself? A furniture company, electronics company, a industrial commercial investment. There's not enough talk about what the client is producing, what their business actually is, and how the surrounding area and the media, depending on where they are in the country or the world, can be utilized then and there. And that's, we're trying to remove this whole streamlined process of just getting a client in, getting an investment and moving on. We're really trying to stick with what our clients are all about and figuring out how that best fits into the scene now, in a changing scene. We don't want to be able to give that excuse, oh, the market's changed so much since we started. And you're going to hear that everywhere. We're going to explain to you why we did what we did then and why we're doing what we're doing now.